to the ones he raised. He don't even show it, but his love lights up the darkest days. JJ's the kind of man the world don't make no more. He's the reason that the broken heart still so. He don't even know it, but he's the one we're living for. Started out just trying to fix the signal, tech talk, cutting cords, staying simple. Had a tank full of fish, clear water, full heart. Didn't know that life was about to flip the chart. Grandbaby Layla came needing something real, and JJ showed the world what a man can feel. Didn't run, didn't fold, didn't pass the pain. He just opened up his arms and took the reins. Every live stream, every late night post, every beat he drops, when the crowd needs hope, he don't see it, but the truth is clear. He's the reason that we're all still here. He don't even know it, but he's a hero to the ones he raised. He don't even show it, but his love lights up the darkest days. JJ's the kind of man the world don't make no more. He's the reason that the broken heart still sore. He don't even know it, but he's the one we're living for. He's the DJ, dropping truth in the static, turning pain into rhythm automatic. Got a crew online and a heart of gold. Every soul he's touched got a story told. Jay laughs it off, saying I ain't done much, but he's changed more lives than a preacher's touch. Built a home out of love, no fame, no show. He's a legend, man, he just don't know. JJ, we see you, brother. You're the light in the dark, the heart of another. Keep on shining, never let it fade. You're the reason why the world gets made. He don't even know it, but he's a hero to the ones he raised. He don't even show it, but his love lights up the darkest days. JJ's the kind of man the world don't make no more. He's the reason that the broken heart still sore. He don't even know it, but we all do. Yeah, we all do.
Alrighty. Hello, everybody. Checking my volumes here. See how they go. Cool. Somebody can give me an AV check. That would be great. And it's Johnny No Shoes, MyFishTanksAQuatics. On December 19th, 2025. So hopefully we'll have a busier stream than recently. And hello, Miss Roxanne. Thank you for coming. And ho, ho, ho to you too. All right. Goes today. And Muppet, thank you for coming, and thank you for the AV. Appreciate it. And good morning, Miss Barbara Jackson. Nice to see you. Make those bigger. Is and we'll go with that. Barbara saying hello to Miss Foxy and to Yeah, I unfortunately have been up since quarter or 10 to 5 today. For some reason, I woke up early and can't sleep. So I'm sure it'll hit me later on here. Wait, spot between this here, and then to test over here again. Just real quick, let's make sure they come up in my OBS. All right, they did. Oh. All right. So we don't have a whole lot going on as usual. I did get some really cool. I found this place called roottab.com, and they're BT Blue Lake Blue Lake root tabs. Got 100 of them for like $15. So I put 6 in the one tank and 6 in the other, and see if I can. Oh, interesting. 25% off on. Maybe I'll go get some fish tonight. The virtual background here real quick. There we go. So yeah, I'm on my CPAP, so I tend to do okay, but throw something on the back of that so it shows. But I've been reading my Diana Wallstead book again. So yeah, so that's why I bought the root tabs, was because I know after I've got 4 years under both these tanks, so got a little cloudiness in this one right behind me, but it's okay. It is what it is. I can live with it. It is what it is. So Roxanne, I know you've been doing some AI music. A friend of mine, Chaotic Traits is his name. He wrote that song for me that I use in the beginning now. What did you guys think? Those of you that haven't heard it yet, what did you think? Monster Fish Gal, thank you for coming. Nice to see you. Appreciate it. And ho, ho, ho to you too, Miss Lori. I think I'd make a pretty good stand. I'm not as fat as I used to be, though. I've gone, since August, I have gone from 193 down to, last I checked, was 179. So I lost some weight recently. Doing the diabetes thing, so. Yeah. I love the song because I use it as a reminder. Yeah, these root tabs have my lights on today. So, light over. Come on. Oh, wrong way. There we go. It comes with inside it. The analysis is 18% total nitrogen, 5% phosphate, 12% potash, 0.7% magnesium, 0.35% water soluble, 0.5% iron, which is 0.0006 water soluble, and 0.01 magnesium, manganese, sorry, is 0.07 water soluble. At roottabs.com, I'm going to email them if I like these guys. I'm going to see if they'll sponsor me. Because I'm going to have to, they had like 1,000 count for like $53. So, I happen to find these guys on Amazon, but I'm going to buy directly through them. They're actually a couple dollars cheaper and they have free shipping. So yeah, it's what I've done is I'm on that meter for my diabetes. So I kind of use that to watch when I eat, how much I eat. So if I see that I'm high, I'll put a little less on my plate. If I see I'm down low about 120, then oh, good. Thank you. It's the words, they mean so much to me. I literally, the first time I heard it, I was in tears. I use it as a reminder. I don't know. What people think of me. Layla's last day of school is today, so for the year. And actually, I think this might even be my last stream of the year. So we'll have to wait and see. Because next Thursday, or next Friday, I could probably do one next Friday because it's the day after Christmas. Lori saying hello. Yeah, I got the emotes back in there. I do have Meld Studio set up partially, but I had to set up stream elements, so I'm trying OBS, did some work. So it's kind of funny, like Miss Dee clipped a thing for me a long time ago with Jimmy. God bless. I love the guy. I wish he was around more. That's right. Hit that thumbs up, folks. I greatly appreciate it, and you help the channel out, and it's free. So like she clipped the thing called that I said, "Oh, I'm a pecker and I'm going like this." Well, here I'll just show you. All right.
You're a what?
I'm a pecker. So I got a thing made up for Whip when he shows up. I stuck it in the video clip to make it so that when the Whip sound's coming, it looks really cool. Hopefully he'll be here today so I can play it. I'm going to be doing some additional things to using a thing called StreamerBot so yeah, she clipped that for me and then sent me the link, or actually sent me it so I can downloaded it for me and sent it to me, so I got it on my, because I don't have premium. So but I will be doing guests differently. I'll be popping a link up to where people can come on and hey, I gotta get you you are now a moderator, Roxanne, so that you can go to other channels. That's why I mod everybody, so that they can go to the channels and of people that are here that you may not have, to make it easier to get to them. That's my goal. Virtual background back up. But I did 6 tabs into one and pushed them all the way down. And I actually took scissors and poked a little hole in them so that any water that's down there in the dirt, it'll get in and eat away the capsule. And then I did 3 in here and moved. There's the link to all our links. That one came across Twitch. I know there's a way I can do it where all of them come across. I just got to find the proper bot for that. This way you guys can intermingle. Mary Oliver, thank you for coming. Nice to see you. But what I'll do is I'll put a link. Eventually I'll put a link in and pin it. Going to use a thing called Video Ninja. I know it works pretty well. I just got to remember to use a set of headphones that day. So, where are you saying hello? Drop this back down. Drop that off. Leave it off. Got to lean over every so often just to recenter it. And then the tank upstairs is still still under gravel. I might thinking about dirt in that one. But I'm gonna finish reading my Ecology of the Planet Aquarium from Diana Wallstead first, and come on, there it goes. And do that. But I did notice in the book the nice thing is reading a second time now. Actually, I think it might be my third. Picking up on some other things that she did in there, like if she uses a power filter, like a hang on the back or something, like I'm doing on the 55. I have that going across, but I have it going very slow so that it allows the dirt and leaves and the plants to be filters. So and I'm just kind of getting, and then I slow down this filter right here so that it just pulls slowly in. But because she said biological filtration, actually, because of the plants, you don't need it as much. So well, I'm gonna take this off. Fortunately, it's not working the way I want it to. Edie got me this. I think. Oh. Oh yeah. I guess if I put some black on it, it'll. All right. Nice to see you, Jathan. Thank you for coming with being here. Yeah, I've got pre-filter on it because it's got live bearers in it, in that tank. So, but I'm trying this to do the things like she said, like, what I'm reading in the book. And I think if I ever do another dirted tank, I'm going to do I think I'll put dirt. I think I'm going to do is just a thin layer of the special kitty litter, dirt, and then special kitty litter on top for a couple inches. Come up with a total of 3 inches. I'm not going to overdo it. And then, so yes, plants are great for biological. And my goal is like I said, is to do it through the Wellstead method. I love Father Fish's way, but I don't know. I kind of feel like the sand caps it just a little too much. So, but I have to decide what I want to do with that tank upstairs yet. For now, I'll leave it as an under gravel filter because I do like my UGF. I tried growing some plants in there. They did okay, but it's not quite the same. But I was going to tear that 55 down, and I'm like, I started reading the book. I'm like, hey, I'm going to order these. Now here's my complaint about Amazon. It freaking sent the stuff. It made it to Indianapolis. These tabs made it. They were supposed to be here on the 19th, which they got here yesterday. So, they were supposed to be here today, but they got here yesterday. But they went to Indianapolis, into Palatine, Illinois, which is just to my east, back down to Indianapolis, to Florida, back up to, yeah, they bounced it back all over the place, going back east. I'm like, what the hell's up with that? That's probably why they're charging so much for delivery. Yeah, that's what Father Fish was saying about like using the under gravel filters like that. He goes, just take it out and let it, throw a sponge filter in it. And, after it's been running now, it'll all be, turn it off and let it run. So, but that was part of the reason why, like, I slowed the airflow down just to get a very light flow across the plants is the idea. And let the plants do its thing. Even the fish food has a lot of the nutrients in it, from what she was saying. So, oh no, yeah, I forgot to grab it off the truck. Yeah, that's very possible. Yeah, very possible. My sister-in-law had a package go all the way. It was shipped from California and went all the way back to California and then to her after it made it to Hotchkiss, Illinois, which is usually a couple-day wait once it does. So what I'm seeing on YouTube, this is probably my best turnout yet. Quite a while. Is anybody? Nope. Not enough people. Run its own thing there. All right, Muppet. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you lurking. Yeah. See, that's just weird. I honestly think they do that just to charge more. That's my opinion. Well, like I said, Roxanne, that's for like people you may not have sub to. You're able to get to their channels quick. That's the only reason why I do it. My way of supporting the community as much as I can. But at one point in time, I was ready to tear down that 55, and I'm like, well, I could just root tab it, and I'll be good. It says they suggest damn flashlight. I guess I should turn on a light. They suggest for a 30 to 50 gallons, 4 to 6 tabs. Place capsules after 1 to 2 months. Use in tanks with at least 1.5 inches of substrate. Insert capsule deeply into the substrate or they will float. Maintain weekly water changes and chemistry testing. That's
That was awesome!
Oh, thank you for the new follower. Looks like my things that I have set up are working through that. Plant holders? Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Put in stuff like pathos into them. And thank you for the follow on over on Kick. I greatly appreciate that. Slowly building it up. My biggest thing is I love Kick only for one reason, and that's because it's ad-free. Maybe I'll just set the bot tricks up for that. Set up all my other alerts for SE Live. Well, StreamerBot will be doing it for me later down the road here. And they don't deal with that thing doesn't use does some stuff on Kick, but I don't know if it does that stuff. Yeah, I've been tinkering with OBS here for most of the week trying to get it set up to run today. And I'm doing a recording, a local recording, so that I can try to make clips. If there's anything that's worthwhile to make clips, I will make a short on it. Use it for shorts. So the way I use what I do is on my hob is I have the pre-filter for the free, for the live bears, because it's in a live bear tank. Plus it's a 75, so I can turn it. I could turn the tank over once an hour and I probably still be good, but I have it up just a hair higher to agitate just enough so that the fish aren't gasping for air. And then what I do is I threw a small layer of like bio beads underneath the coarse filter. This is a canister trick that I used from Pond Guru. Underneath all the baskets for my the canister, he had me like put a layer in. He did a video on it, pimping a canister filter, like a Penplex, and he put or a Cascade, whichever you want to call it, just a small, very one thin layer of like the bio beads, so that it allows it to kind of swirl around and break up the like the poop and sediment and stuff that gets in there. And then it pardon, then it had a coarse sponge. Then I threw in some filter floss on top of that coarse sponge, which is on top of those bio beads, and then another bag of bio beads on top of the filter floss, so it doesn't let floss get into the tank. And then it also, the bio beads are in the more oxygenated area, so that bacteria can build up, but slowly. So, and then what I can do with that filter floss is just pull it, I can take the whole tank, and that was the other thing she suggested, is don't gravel vac, because, that stuff builds up and adds to the stuff for stem plants. Let's see, what else did she put that I've read? I try to do, she also suggests doing single type plants. This Vallisneria is actually known to kill other plants. A thing called allelopathy. But like I said, the more I read it, this is my second or third time, and I'm learning more things. I did leave the crypt in here because I want to see how that goes with the root tabs in this tank right here. Tank right here. That's right. Don't forget to join the Discord. Great Lakes. Welcome and thank you for coming. Appreciate it. Doing good today. I was saying that I popped some root tabs into these two dirted tanks that I bought from a place called roottab.com. So 6 watching. Probably a bunch lurking. That's why this tank looks a little cloudy, because I kind of stirred things up, and then I took some the plants out of the under gravel filter. I just don't feel like they grow as well there. You would think as I'm pulling those nitrates across the roots that it would pull in some of that stuff, but it's not. That's why I said I'm thinking about going dirted. I may just leave it the way it is and turn put the sponge filter on it and just take out the tube for the under gravel filter. Then I could probably put live plants in there. But this one clouded, like I said, because it January 3rd or 4th. That would be the 4th because it's on a Sunday, right? So I might have to see about going. I don't know. I'll see where we stand finance-wise. But I do want to get out to the fish store and support my local fish store. Get some females in there. Believe it or not, there's I got a guy about 1/4 of an inch big. I don't know if it's a female or male yet. But I need to get me about 6 females, I'm thinking. To be real quick, see if I missed anybody moderator wise, which I don't think I have. No. But Lori still has the power. She's one of the managing moderators. Awesome. gonna create a clip on 25-gallon dirted hex tank with endlers. Oh wow, interesting. I apparently can share out to my social medias off of Twitch. Oh, that didn't work. Uh, oh well. It didn't do what I wanted it to, but yeah. Oh, that's how I share it. Copy in the link. I got added to stories on here. Very interesting. Maybe someday it'll allow me to do that again. Wrong thing. So well, that's probably a good thing then, because if you're not using dirt or anything, then that's you're allowing the fish food and stuff to get down into your gravel and um make a um you'll be able to you know nutrients into the for the rooters. Female guppy you got from Mike is about to drop fry. Very cool, dude. Very cool. Label it a multicolor. Really pretty. Okay. Mike from Fish Tank Barn. I've met him. Wi-Fi extenders. I would not suggest using them, but if it's your only option, then go for it. Try to go mesh instead. There's lots of mesh systems out there. Some that are more expensive and some that are more affordable. Somebody I know uses one called Orbi. It's about $300-400. I would go mesh before extended, but if you can only go extended, then go ahead and go with them. You gotta Google what it is and how to set it up. Probably, Barber, to make it easier. So, a few hundred feet away from the house, Wi-Fi, not enough signal to upload. An extender could help you get that range. So if you have a way to and somebody to run you a cable that far, how far out is it? 100 feet? It's a lot of cable. You're gonna have to probably run that underground in a conduit. So yes, those are like the puck thingies. Oh, you have those in your house? Yep, that's kind of what they are. Maybe buy another one and see if it's gonna give you, if it'll, like, if you can get close to the window or something. So you'll probably have to buy two. You know what I mean? And then run one as close to the garage as you can in the house, and then see how, maybe in an upper level even, so that it can get the range outward. But if you have to go extender, go for it. And you just have to, like I said, you'll just have to figure out how to do it, so that it goes to the garage. Because you're going to have to run over 100 feet to get hard wiring into there if you do that. I can't see that being too good. Might be harder. You could call and find out. Never hurts. Never hurts to ask. They might have a way to do it for you. Especially if you have cable, they might be able to run it off the back of the box for you. And they'll run it right up over the, 100 feet right over your yard or whatever. So. I clean. Like I didn't do a very good job. Guess I'm gonna have to use Botrix on Kick Alone. Yeah, because higher. So like me as a ham operator, I have what's called a 2-meter radio, which does the frequencies of 144 megahertz through 148 megahertz. So basically VHF. I got an antenna that's probably 50. The tip is about 50, maybe 55, depending on how. I'm gonna have to go do a measurement in the back, and then I know it's 10 feet plus another 14, so I might have another 25 feet off the roof. Kind of, height is might. So yeah, you might be right there. I'm using Comcast. They're not. I'm getting gig speeds. Gigabyte or sorry. The high end stuff. For like 51 a month right now. Gigabyte, yeah, gigabyte. They call that. I get that. And then like almost 100 up. So I can multi-stream multiple places if I wanted to. I'm gonna check in. I'm using Atom multi-stream right now to do this multi-streaming stuff. I might look at. They got a new thing called Stream Suite. Oh, that does vertical and I'm doing vertical on YouTube right now though, because I have it set up with the stream key that way. I don't know how many of you are actually watching it vertical. It's basically going through shorts. Try some channel short. Yeah, see, it's not showing up there. Huh. Interesting. Wish there was a way they'd let me see it. I do like Meld Studio though. They're adding like multi-streaming in there. It's only 3 different places right now. Laurie's live 21 minutes ago. I hope I didn't go over you, Laurie. I've been watching. We go for a little while longer here and we'll see. That's weird. I thought. Go. Studio. Hold it. Click that. Oh, yeah, it shows me. Vertical. But the problem is you can't read any of my I don't know. If you're watching on the short side, let me know. I know that it you can't see the full being meld. I would be able to make that smaller. Might have to stick with meld and just see if I can use Social Stream Ninja with the meld. But shows me 7 Concord viewers. Pretty cool. I can at least check my stream and make sure I'm but they say that's how you gain some people, some followers. Google brand, okay, so that's probably the Google Mesh. So you run AT&T, just their Wi-Fi, or you turn off their Wi-Fi if you can hook one of the pucks to the back of it and just run it, and don't run their Wi-Fi. And then you got to do a thing called bridging, which I haven't done that in a while. And then you put another puck in a different place and it transmits to the puck. And then you could put, like I said, put one up higher, closest to the garage, maybe put another one there in the upper level of a house, because height is might when it comes to, the meshes on, I want to say, even if it's on 400, which I don't think it is, I think it's higher frequency range. Well, it still needs that to get that distance, it needs it. So if you can get it by a window, those get good reception in the house, and then maybe it'll give you enough oomph to get to that 100 feet. That's what I'm thinking. So if you're watching me on the vertical side, please, of YouTube, please let me know. Interesting to see. The funny thing is I don't see that over in my shorts area after the fact. So Put virtual background back on. So what you're seeing on YouTube this way is horizontal, and then vertical would be like on your phone. It's only, I don't have a way to, I have a way to share a screen. Sure. So does the things get cut off? Like when I bring up Barbara, when I bring up these, when I highlight your guys's text, does that get cut off? Because if it does, then you're actually watching me on vertical. But like if you can see this whole thing, there's a way I can share. I just gotta remember how to do it. Capture. Capture my audio also. Try it. Now I want to grab a tab. If that's showing. Okay. So let's see, make sure it keeps to. It did. Okay. So what you're seeing right now on OBS, you'll see my over to the left. Whoops. To the left, what you're seeing is the square. This is horizontal. This is vertical. Should have used a display capture. Okay, just my highlighted one. So yeah, so there's a way that you can see, you're supposed to be able to see them from the bottom then. Oh. Yes, it's like a short though. Oh. See, like I normally see on my phone, I'll see the actual chat. Sometimes it's at the bottom. Let me see what it's at. On my phone, I'll see the actual chat. Sometimes at the bottom. Let's see what it. Yeah, mine's on the bottom. I figure out how to mute. Let's turn it. There we go. So, like, see, here's how I'm seeing it on my phone. That's horizontal with the chat down below. That might even be considered short. But like I said, I don't even see it on the short. Yeah, that's how mine is separated from the screen. And I can actually come down You can bring it down and out. Pull up my channel. See. See if it shows me option for short. I did see it though, so. Okay, yeah, it's showing the whole thing when I show the chat, when I highlight somebody's chat. Interesting. Hmm. Sorry, I see something I want to watch. Oh, that was 4 months ago. Well, that'll be in my history. A little bit. That's what I'll do. Yes, horizontal on TV. Chat should pop up. If I know it does on mine, it pops up every so often when there's multiple ones. And I can go back and watch it. There we go. There we go. But yeah, that's how it's but I'm running vertical too, so at the same time as I was showing you. Go back. Oh, well, kind of looking at stats here. To know here. Down to 5. So all right. Well, I will run until quarter after then. And I was watching it at work. I was watching a lot. So, and don't forget to join the Discord, folks. There's the address. Also a link on my fishfam.link page. Need to get that going. Green machine. Dinner is ready. Ooh, yes. What are we having? Thanks for coming, Magnuson. Appreciate you. Oh, yeah, no, it's on the phone and it's on there. Yeah. Like I said, I've been hearing, doing the horizontal and the vertical at the same time is it's supposed to be better because they put you out in front of more people. So that's why I'm doing it along with switch and kick, doing them all at the same time. Don't expect anybody to go anywhere. That's fine. I just figure I build up the other one slowly and do what we're due. And this year is definitely, I did better this year than I did last year when it comes to, we reached the goal this year. I hit 500 and I've stayed at 505. So it's, we're getting there slowly. We're getting there slowly. And that's okay. I'm okay with that. I'm going to have to start going maybe one more time during the week, I think, to try and get my watch hours up. Guys, I have playlists set up that I have like mega amounts of stuff on it. If you could slap it on a computer or something in the background and just let it run through the list, that would help. So thank you, Barbara. Thank you. It was hitting 500 was cool. Well, I'm going to take it till 12:30. So everybody knows. Got an hour and a half in today. It's been, like I said, just through. That's all I did was throw some root tabs in. I just got to wait and see what happens. There you go. There's the link on YouTube. So I'm going to have to do this bot trick separately. Through there, I'm weird. It'll work. I'll get it to work. And I am, well, see, it's the holiday weekend. I'm probably going to try. So. um, Thank you. It'll give me some hours of stuff that you haven't seen. You go through it once and it runs in the background. I know I've done that for many of others to help them out. So my last text explaining to John my streaming viewing, and it was a bit long, caused you to get a little hungry, so we buy it for dinner. Well, no, I appreciate it, and yeah, you've always very, very upfront and blunt with me, and I appreciate that, Magnus. I really do. I know I don't always seem to come off the right way, and I'm sorry if I do come off the wrong way, but I value all your guys' opinions, so. Gotta learn to be a little less salty. Or sounding salty. Because that's never a nice thing. Well, I guess I get to watch this recording and see if I can clip any of it out. I gotta learn how to clip it, video edit that way. Make clips. Maybe I can learn how to do clipping in OBS. Mel does it automatically for me. That's what's cool. Well, what are we having for dinner? I don't know if Lori's on still or not, so let's see. Pull up Lori here quick. So she was live. She's still going. Yeah, looks like she's still going. Well, maybe not. Streamed live 43 minutes ago. Oh, no, she's done now. I'll have to go watch it. Oh, I've had 31 views. That's a good thing. Yeah, she does. She's actually showed them on one of my streams. So I have not either, Barbara. Like at work, I can't even watch it right now. They're coming down on us. So uh, you see, it's kicking my butt. He is sorry. Yeah. Yeah, I'm waiting to see too. Agnes, if you're still listening, can you at least tell us what you're having? Sure, it's good. Maybe fricadella? Yeah, if I knew you were going, Lori, I probably wouldn't have gone this way. I could have gone to your stream. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not a. I have not seen him. I saw him in chat yesterday at Primetime Aquatics. But other than that, I haven't seen him in a chat today. You saw him in Jorge's stream yesterday. See, I miss a lot of Jorge's. I miss a lot of people's stuff now. I try to watch it when I get home. So if you're streaming at night, I'm catching you until I go to bed. When I've been working on this kind of too. So I said I was hoping Whip could come in so I could show him my thing, but I don't think he's going to make it today. Probably working and the sun's out, so. Okay, you saw him yesterday, but not today or last night. Well, I know we do have, yeah, I'll go back and watch the replay. I may not see the chat, but I'll go watch that replay. Because I can always run it in the background while I'm working. And did I? Alrighty. 1216. He does a lot of pop-ups because he tends to do interviews. So yeah, he tends to do more pop-ups. Here it comes. That's all our links. That has links to the Twitch, to the merch, to all that. Lori, if you can pop my playlist, I know you're good at that. Pop my playlist that I have made up, because I have them made up public. Basically, what I do is when I do a stream, I put it to an all videos list that has everything: shorts, videos, and shorts, long form, and lives. And then I have one that's lives. Go look at my channel. Can't afford these restreams and all these other streaming services. Why I'm not going with, I'm not even going with Streamlabs, even though they're the cheapest out there. Let's see here. Oh, it looks like I gotta go watch a video for patties too. So, channel I made, so my playlist, I have one for shorts, one for all videos, which has shorts, long form, and lives, and then one for just lives. That has nothing but lives. So like right now it has the lives list has 124 in it. And then, whoops. Channel. And my all playlist. That one has 223. And the shorts one, that one probably doesn't have anything compared to, well, that one has 54. That one has a lot of weather stuff that I've had, some fish stuff. I am planning on starting more content. I am going to try. Twitter showing our links. Oh, wow. Drones. I'm praying I don't get anything else. I mean, I ended up with heart issues like my mom. I ended up with diabetes like my mom. I've got CPAP. Part of the heart disease was the high cholesterol, like my dad. Like, I got enough of those things. What's the 30 things I got? They just turned 60. I'm still young. Okay, quit laughing. I know my beard shows old. I want to continue to do hangout streams because I like hanging with you guys. I like hearing about your fish too. So, yeah, I'm definitely going to throw a comment, showing I was a replay crew for you, Lori. If you're not subscribed to Lori, guys, get over there and subscribe. She does so much for the community. Her and Zenny. And if you're not a Patreon of the Fish Family, please do so. A free website. Maybe while I'm watching other videos tonight, I'll just a long throw on playlist. And I know Whip probably has a few to catch up or to get his stuff. He needs 4,000 hours. I'll probably hit 1,000 before I hit 4,000 or yeah. I probably won't see. I only need 3,000 now. I'll never see that. Not if I just continue to just live stream. That's kind of why I'm doing the shorts, to help gain some subscribers and maybe some watch time. So Miss Marie, oh my gosh, nice to see you. It's been a hot minute. And Roxanne, if you're still here, is that going to be your new time, 10 o'clock? And thank you for the send over. I do have it set up so people can do that. So. Yeah, we miss you too, honey. Miss you too. I know Saturdays used to be a thing. I know with Andrew not doing the bingo anymore. Thank you. I appreciate that. I do. And I hope none of you guys get more additional ailments. I really do hope. We're at. You know what? Concurrent 5 here. 6 in here. No spammers in Twitch this week. That can't be. Oh, interesting. That one I'm 7 away from 20. And on Kick, I think I've only got. Doesn't tell me how many followers I hit. Which I'm okay with. Yeah, I wish these lives on the shorts would go into my things. That's 9 my time. So she's actually going 11 Eastern now. So, actually, Marie, you are now a moderator. It's not so much for moderator status as much as it is to be able to subscribe to others' pages. So like today she went 10 my time, or our time, because she's in the central time zone. She has been going 9, 10 Eastern. I wonder if with Andrew not being there, if she was going to move it so that there was no overlap. I'll have to, maybe I'll email her and find out. He was running late. Okay. So guys, I can only say just continue to follow the channel. Make sure you're subscribed and like, like something and comment real quick so that the subscription or your sub holds. And I appreciate it. It's free. You immensely help out the channel with that. So and I do give notifications inside the Discord. So yep, it showed all three. Use this thing called Botrix for it's a bot. I wanted to do premium stuff off of there. Oh God, that would open some stuff, but it's like, again, like everything else. Sorry about that. My lack of sleep starting to catch up. um, oh, have fun. I don't know. I gotta find some. Maybe what? Used to go at 1 o'clock, right? My time. Saturdays Andrew did. Let's see. Let's see how this works. Maybe I'll set up a Saturday stream so that we can see. Let me think about that overnight tonight. Maybe we'll start going at 1 o'clock on Saturdays too. Our time. Because I know Whip goes in the evening on Saturdays, which I never get to see his because of that. But maybe I'll try and fill in that gap doing a free like this. Thinking that might be a cool thing to do. So Marie, if you want, guess I could start using the other services. Just use free stream for a Saturday show. I think that might be an idea. And then if you guys, if there's more people available that would like to come up or something like that, we can do that. Because I can set up OBS to do what's called a video ninja and bring up guests. I already have a scene made right here, made up already so that I can have guests and pull them up. Get my alerts and everything through there. what I'm going to do is I'm going to 12. All right. Maybe I'll get myself scheduled for that to fill in that slot, at least for an hour. That's what I'm thinking. Very cool. Now I can do like a hangout on this one and then whoops. The Video Ninja is actually very easy. You go to the link I send you, you get your thing set, your microphone and your camera, and you go. You can turn it off. So maybe I'll just make that open panel. I'll just, like I said, I'll use Restream or something like that for that kind of scenario. Because I know a lot of people don't like to. Well, the Video Ninja works pretty well. You just have to wear headphones. What's suggested? So that you don't get that echo. Ooh, that sounds so good. My wife and mother-in-law made. Well, my mother-in-law is not able to cook as much as she used to, or bake even, but yeah, that would work. Actually, it was on with my gaming headphones last week. I could pop that into OBS fairly quick if I wanted to. But they made over 2,000 cookies. I think she said they made 1,976 dozen or something. Like it was crazy amount. And I only eat a little here, a little there. So, but that also means the mother-in-law will be sending me home some Chex Mix, which is good for me. So, again, guys, please. That one's on Twitch, but it should come across the YouTube one. Yeah. When I heard my wife tell me that the other day, I was like, holy schmozes. Guess I'm going to have to re-subscribe to my magazine, Fish Magazine, because I can only read. You know what, I'm going to go to the library and see what kind of library books I can find. But my next reading is I'm going to take this to work. This thing's heavy. This is the one I won from George. Aquarium. Oh, here. Let me do this. Off the virtual background. There we go. Aquarium ponds and aquarium pond fish. It's an encyclopedia from David Alderton. I got it from RGB. Yeah, I'm thinking, Lori, what I'll do is I'll do Saturdays for like an hour. Open panel it. We'll use Restream or something like that. This way I can just bring up guests. It's going to be a lot easier anyhow. I can use virtual camera or whatever on this here. And then, yeah, that's how thick it is. But there's stuff like on how to set up an aquarium, water positions and buoyancy, stuff like that. I'm sure I can learn something out of it. Filtration and aeration. They even talk about under gravel filter, and I'm on that page right now. But we'll do that. We'll get the lots of fish in here. They spot Rusboro. It's cool. I kind of want to do, if I ever tear that 55 down, the encyclopedia I have. Oh, matter of fact, here, I'm going to bring aquarium plant fertilizer, Blue Lake. Here. Bring it in closer. Come on, John. You should know this stuff by now. This is where I got my root tabs from. If you want to scan that QR code, or go to roottab.com. It's a little thank you card that they send. This is the back side of that card. It's nice. I really, and like I said, that's my fault when it comes to, what I was talking about with the less agitation of the water. The whole idea is what that does is that helps hold some of the CO2 that comes from the soil and the dead leaves and stuff like that. That cause CO2, and it helps the plants, apparently. That was one of the things I was looking at. There's a link on Stream Element. Thank you, Stream Elements, for the link to the Discord. Please get joined up. Wow, I'm going to make it 2 hours. I'm going to go to 2 hours today. I'm just looking at the stats right now. My highest was 11. So, OBS. Okay. All right. Thank you for coming, Barbara. Appreciate it. Appreciate you. And so we'll go a little bit here, and that's kind of why I've done that on here. It might be. I'll turn it up when I get done. I'll just root tab it once a month or every couple months, and we'll see how that goes. I eventually gotta catch up and have good things going on in there. somewhere. Let's do a quick test. See if it goes through. If I send it through here, does it go through all three for me? Okay, went through there. It wants to be all weird on its own. Guess I'll have to okay, it went through Twitch only. Oh. Yes, have a great time at your Christmas party. And it was nice to see you. Well, I guess that's yeah, I agree. Hopefully she can get that taken care of. Tested go through there. I know why I went through Twitch, is because that's okay. I have a way to work around that. I do like this though. And yeah, hope you get that worked out. So watch to see if I pop a live stream up for tomorrow. Like I said, I can set that up to on restream because that'll allow me more guests. Different way of highlighting things. I think they'd have a holiday special of some sort. So. Monks animal. We'll look at data. Well, those of you who are curious, I'm wearing my Wolves, Chicago Wolves sweatshirt that I won the other day at the game. We went to a hockey game this weekend with Layla. Oh, what I was saying though before, if I ever, I want to lose the card. Put it over. I think what I'm going to probably do is, where's the plant that I just saw? Oh, I'm going to do the plants I'm going to do, I think, for the tank is some Vallisneria in one corner, some guppy grass in the far end of it, of the 55, in the opposite corner away from the filter and everything. And then I'll do the, I want to do some hydrocordyl leucophalla. Hopefully it's known as Brazilian pennywort. Like in the center of the tank, it looks really cool. So, and then if I ever do tear that down and do it, the fish I'm going to buy are for it. my plan is if I ever do take that down, it will be where the hell did it go? Wonder if I can do this in that 46 gauge. I'm gonna have to do some math here. See what size tank that is. But I'll do a what the hell is it? Probably do the South American tank because that one has like 6 angels. You start out with a male and 3 females, apparently. Some dwarf cichlids. 12 bleeding heart tetras. 12 dwarf sucker mouths, which is also autocyclus. About 50 grass-like sword plants. God, should have really turned the light on so I can see what I'm doing. Several large fine branch bogs. I'll buy some different wood. Beech, oak, and rubber tree leaves. Which I can get oak around here pretty easy. 2 large Amazon sword plants, which I can have. Maybe I'll just buy a fresh set and just. Well, I got plenty of Amazon swords. That's what's in this tank right here and the tank back there. So I can't turn that tank around with the root tabs. Then I'll. Which I think if I do it every couple of months, should be able to. But yeah, the hydrocortal. If you look up Brazilian pennywort, oh, it's such a cool look. Has roots that grow down from the stem into the gravel. Really, really cool. Our links. And if you do donate, thank you for in advance. And there's our links again over on Twitter. But yeah, I was thinking about doing like Amazon swords, Kambata, some hygrophilia, because the thing I'm very disappointed with is my hygrophilia is gone. I don't have it anymore. I think Cody might have a good section growing. Maybe he'll, I don't know. Some Bacopa. Oh, that's the other thing. Before I forget, the Northern Illinois Aquatics channel. Don't know when we're streaming next. Me and Cody haven't really even talked about it. So I don't know if that channel's gonna stay alive after the first of the year or not. I need to talk to him and find out. But yeah, that was my goal for the 55. Is if that doesn't work out, maybe I'll dirt tails or tank upstairs and just get rid of that. Bring that under gravel filter down here. Put 2 tubes on it. One at a tube at each end. All right. So with that, folks, I think we are going to call it a little early. I think it's still got 6 watching, so stick it out and thank you again, Barbara, for the follow over on Kick. I appreciate you following me over there. But yeah, this is an encyclopedia I've had for years. Tropical fresh. Tropical freshwater aquarium. Goes. I hunched down in order to get that whole tank up there. Auto frame. Yeah, then I have to cut that down. I'll leave it. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it. I'll leave it auto framing for the next 10 minutes. Thinking the kick did not find it. Happen. Video stream. Hmm. See. So I do have a plan for that tank if it ever comes about. All right. Thank you, Mary, for being here. Appreciate it. Guys, have a great Christmas. From my family to yours. Actually, you know what? Here, I'm gonna do something. So from MyFishTanksAquatics to all of your family, I hope you have a safe and happy Christmas and a prosperous new year. And we will talk to you all later, folks. Have a great one. Love y'all. Peace out.